Hey, this is Denton Burton, and this is my 3-year plan assignment. So, my plans for what I want to do for the next 3 years are a bit unorganized, but it goes something around these lines. So, this summer, I'm going to try to go to as many learning and educational camps as possible and be super productive and don't waste any time just because I don't have school. I shouldn't be like, "Oh, I don't have school." I can be lazy because whenever I've had a summer off and I look back and I'm like, well, I did nothing. It's just a bad feeling. So this summer, I've signed up for 4 camps. One is called CFY, which is a new thing that just came to Canada, which is a Canadian EFY, which is a camp for the LDS religion, and then Moroni's Quest, which is also a camp for the LDS religion. And a thing called LYR, which stands for Library Youth Retreat, which is a leadership camp, and the thing I've never done before called Faces, which is a 2-week leadership and education camp, which mainly is outdoors. So it's like a 12-day hiking, rappelling, canoeing, like camp, and it focuses a lot on self-worth and to face your fears. So, and my plans for high school is put as much effort in as possible and to phone colleges or universities that I'm thinking of going to and see what courses they have that I might be interested in and see what high school classes are required and what grade I need to get in them to get into those classes. That way I'm not just, oh, this is just high school. I'm just going to do whatever. Or just kind of like, I just have to survive through this. I'm going to plan what classes I'm going to take and then try to get the highest grade possible. That way, I'll be able to do what college or university careers I want to instead of just being, oh, high school is high school. I'm just going to get through it and then get to college or university. And they're like, hey, you need a degree in this or a really high grade in this class. I'm like, well, I didn't do that class. So I'm planning ahead, basically. For the next 3 summers or on weekends, I'm going to try to find work and save money for the future. I'm going to be productive and learn skills or learn about things I'm interested in that aren't taught in school and build good relationships and spend more time with the people around me and be a good influence to others. And the whole learning stuff that doesn't get taught in schools and being productive is kind of like the thing I was talking about earlier. Where on a weekend or in the summer, your mind is just kind of like, do nothing. Like, don't do anything productive. You just did that all year. But I'm like the natural person. I feel good when I get stuff done. So, like, I want to spend the time I have off to actually be working and being productive instead of falling for, like, we'll call it the natural man and like be super lazy and whatnot. So, what I'd like to be able to accomplish in the next 3 years, or some of them if I don't have time or money or just doesn't work out, some things that are on my bucket list in life, which at the bottom I have a life bucket list, which probably I can't get done in the next 3 years, but it's good to plan far ahead, anyways. So I want to chase some past dreams that I used to have, past dreams of what I wanted to be. So I'm gonna try to get into acting, drawing, songwriting, or musician, and study earth and animals, geography, and possibly a politician, but only if I really think that I can make an effect and the world's gone really bad. But and then jobs I might possibly enjoy, which I thought will be really fun if I can get into, is being a teacher, a zookeeper, an author, a motivational speaker, or one idea that I've always had is to make a business that sells writing and music material and gives out lessons on how to write a book or how to write music, but it's also a publishing company. That way it's not just a publishing company, it actually teaches you like it's not just like, oh, this isn't good, you should do this and this. It actually teaches you that beforehand. And then useful skills I'd like to learn for the future is how to learn how to cut hair, because if I have like a college roommate or if I'm LDS, so if I go on an LDS mission, to save money, I can cut my companion's hair because usually all missionaries have really short hair, so they have to get haircuts quite often, and they ain't cheap these days. So, and then cooking, that's always important. And then rope knots, you never know when you might need to tie a rope. Like it's actually crazy when you're out hiking and whatever. And then a second language possibly, and then nutritional facts and nature survivor skills, and just history and world knowledge. Like that's actually super useful when you're older. And then things I'd like to accomplish, most likely, is so I already do archery, but to become better, get my Taekwondo black belt. I'm at red belt right now, which it goes red belt and then black stripe and black belt, so I'm pretty close. And then, well, to make money because I need to learn how to save, and because that's really important, and also just life isn't cheap anymore, so I should probably save every penny I can when I'm young to help pay for college or whatever when I'm older. And then read lots of books, especially about like American history and economy or politics, or just go back to what I used to always read in my childhood, which is science fiction. And then to write a book or books. I have written a book, but I'm decided not to continue with it because I think I could write something else that would actually affect my readers a lot more and like inspire them to do good. A lot more like a life-changing kind of book. And then my life bucket list is to one day go deep sea fishing, go to Brazil and go to like the beach and with the statue of Jesus, go to the Grey Cup, go to an NBA game, serve in a foreign country for free, or if I'm getting paid, use that money to like donate to others or something like that. And so that would be including an LDS mission. I'd help save for that because they do lots of service. And I'd prefer that be in a third world country like Central South America or Africa. And then I want to raise a good family that understands true happiness and leadership skills, such as to never be wasting countless hours a day on TV, movies, or a phone. Sorry, that's not a leadership skill. I accidentally read that wrong. That's one thing I want to do. And to always do what matters most to me in the long run. Always be healthy and determined. To keep leadership skills with me, which are to set goals and finish them, to do what matters most, to consistently be working towards something, to not be afraid or try something new, and always be true to myself, and to always do what may seem impossible but will make me a better person in the end. And this was my 3-year plan, and hope you enjoyed it.